Guys, it's Olivia and I'm back with another video. So I've had this video idea for a while. Whenever I have an idea, I typically type it in the notes app in my phone since I typically always have my phone with me. And this one I wrote probably like 2 years ago, and I just never really made it because I have a lot of video ideas where like I don't really know how to word them. And this one I don't know if I figured out how to word it, even though it's been 2 years. I don't know if I figured out how to word it, but I'm going to try. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, it's something along the lines of I don't want famous friends or why I don't want famous friends. And I'm just going to walk you through my thought process of why I have made this statement. But before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Monday. I make anywhere from topic videos like this to rant videos to how to make money online videos. And with all that being said, let's get into this week's video. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I am the youngest. I have two older brothers and then me. And something I think I might have mentioned in the over 200 videos that I've made is that not only am I the youngest in my immediate family, but I am the youngest in my whole entire family. Like cousins, aunts, uncles, everything. I am the absolute youngest. Like me, born in 99, yeah, I'm the youngest one. And so, like, my whole life, I've always been somebody's something. Like, I'm this person's sister, I'm this person's cousin, I'm this person's daughter. And I know that everybody is somebody's something. Like, any, like, woman, you're somebody's daughter, and you're somebody's cousin, assuming your parents have siblings, and those siblings had kids. And maybe you're somebody's sister unless you're an only child, but you're, like, what I'm trying to say is being the youngest, people would literally, like, some people literally wouldn't care to learn my name. It was just like I was like this kind of irrelevant person on the side. Like people would always see like, oh, you're Peter's little sister, right? Oh, you're Akil's little sister, right? By the way, those are my brother's names. In the 4 years that I've been on YouTube, I don't think I've ever said my brother's names, but those are them, Peter and Akil. So anyways, people would all, like my brother's friends, like if they came over or if it was like recess at school, like when we were in elementary school, and like their friends would see me, they'd be like, oh, you're Akil's little sister, right? Like I remember this one time, it was like track season, and so I was trying out for the track team, and then we were trying out for the 100 meter, and then I ended up winning my heat. And then one of the guys was like, oh, Akil's little sister's fast. And I'm like, does Akil's little sister have a name? Like, my whole life, I've just been this person's this, that person's that. You don't know how many people who I've, like, known for years, and they've never called me by my first name. Like, it's quite ridiculous. The reason why I bring that up is because I feel like when you have a famous friend, or, like, if that friend is, like, more famous than you, then you're known as this person's friend. Like, let's say there's a famous person named Sheila, and then one day I met Sheila and we became like good friends or whatever, and then her and I make like a YouTube video together, blah blah blah, then people are just gonna know me as Sheila's friend. And I don't want like my whole career for me to be Sheila's friend. Like that's not what I'm going for. I want to be Olivia. Like I want to be known by my first name. Like I don't care if those few little people who I've met throughout my whole life that have like, let's say they're my brother's friend from elementary school who they don't talk to anymore. I don't care if that random kid doesn't know my name because he's not a part of my brother's life anymore, which means he's not a part of my life anymore, so I don't care. But like if let's say I have 3,000 subscribers right now, right? Let's say by chance, made up scenario, somebody with 1 million subscribers came across my videos, loves my videos, decides that they want to collab with me despite the huge gap in subscriber count, right? And so now I'm exposed to their 1 million subscriber audience. And then let's say some of them come over and subscribe to my channel, blah, blah, blah. Let's just pretend that I get 500,000 subscribers from this, right? Which I know that the conversion is not half when you do a collab, but we're just using easy numbers, right? So I go from 3,000 to 500,000 subscribers. 497,000 of those people only know I exist because of Sheila. So then most of my audience is going to know me as Sheila's friend. So majority of the people who are going to be in my life for years, assuming I make videos for years, majority of the people who like I interact with on a regular basis are gonna know me as Sheila's friend. Like that's not what I want. I want to have my own thing. I want to be established in and of myself. Like, let's just pretend that this whole YouTube thing works out and I therefore meet more YouTubers, maybe collab with them, maybe just become friends with them, right? Then people will know, like, oh, they're friends. Like, I've seen her in a couple of this person's vlogs. Oh, they've made a couple of challenge videos together, blah, blah, blah. People are eventually going to figure out that you're friends. I'm not saying that it has to be a secret, but what I'm saying is that if I am already known by my personal 1 million subscriber audience that I made myself, and then they're known by their personal 1 million subscriber audience that they made for themselves, then when we come together and we start making videos together because we're friends now, then not like I'm not gonna be known as, oh, you're Olivia, Sheila's friend, right? And she's not gonna be known as, oh, you're Sheila, Olivia's friend, right? Like, we're not gonna be exclusively associated with each other. Like, I only know you because you're this person's friend. Like, if you hadn't made a video with this person, I wouldn't even know who you are. Like, you're irrelevant because of this person. Like, neither one of us is going to have that because we were each established before that. Like, obviously, she's going to have viewers that I never had, and I'm going to have viewers that she never had. So, yeah, we're going to, like, trade audience members and stuff, but, like, no one's going to be like, oh, you made this person, or this person made you. Like, I don't want that. I don't want to be, like, oh, you're only relevant because you became friends with this person. Like, I don't like that. And another thing, like, I've seen this where, like, let's say somebody gets, like, shouted out by, like, a big YouTuber, and then that person ends up getting, like, a decent following for themselves. Like, people, like, will always try and put that person into check and be like, oh, the only reason you're relevant is because of this person. You owe your whole career to this person, this, that, and the other. And I don't fully agree with that because, firstly, this bigger person wouldn't have shouted out this smaller person if they didn't genuinely like their things, like what they were putting out, their content, their, I don't know, maybe they're an artist, their art, their music, their whatever. Like, I wouldn't do something of my own volition if I didn't like what I was going to share to you. Like, if I don't like something, why am I going to share it to my 1 million person audience? You know what I mean? So then it's like, that person already had skills, which is what caught the eye of this big person. And then that person just put their already skillfulness just in front of more people. Because if somebody shouts out someone else who has no skills, yeah, that person might get one big spike simply because they got shouted out by a big person, but they're not going to have any longevity. If someone shouted out someone 5 years ago and that person still has their career, then clearly they are a talent in and of themselves. Because if they were just a one-hit wonder, like this big YouTuber just shared this one funny video from this one random YouTube channel, and then that channel went dormant and didn't upload any other videos for the past 5 years, then that person didn't become anything. They just had their one hit video and then it was over. But then if that person continues to upload videos and continues to gain more subscribers without the help of like more shout outs from more people, and they continue to get more views and more likes and blah 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 on their own, then clearly that person was already a talented person. This person just helped to put them in front of more eyes. So yes, that person definitely helped. But if you shout out an untalented person, they're not going to have longevity. So if you shout someone out and then they have longevity, then clearly they already had the skills to do so. And it was only a matter of time that they blew up, but then they just blew up sooner because you gave them the shout out. Like, I've never heard, maybe this has happened, but I've never heard someone be like, I'm the reason you have a career. It's always their fans saying it. It's always the fans saying, yo, if this person hadn't shouted you out, you wouldn't even have a career, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, and so I feel like that's what happens when you have a famous friend. Even if they don't make you feel indebted to them, their whole fan base will make you feel indebted to them. Like, they'll be like, no, I just really liked your stuff, so I wanted to share it. And then they eventually became friends, blah, blah, blah. And then they're just chill and they're cool, just them two hanging out. But then in the comment section, it's just a bunch of the bigger person's fans talking about how you owe your whole career to this person, this, that, and the other. So then it's like, even though the person themselves isn't holding you indebted to them, literally their whole million person audience is. And then it's like, you can never get away from these people, one, telling you that you basically don't deserve your career, and two, basically not even calling you by your name and only calling you Sheila's friend, or calling you Olivia, Sheila's friend. Like, they always have to point out the fact that you're Sheila's friend, and that's the only reason why you're relevant. And it's like, I don't want that. As I said before, if I grow on my own, then I'm probably going to meet other YouTubers, which means I'm going to have other famous friends. But then each of us will already be established in our own right. So then, like, no one's gonna be, like, solely associating you with this one person. So yeah, I don't really aspire to meet any famous people, and especially not now, considering I'm trying to make a career for myself, and I don't want my career to be attributed to a relationship that I have. And that doesn't just have to be with social media specifically. Like, let's say that you wanted to be a doctor and your parent is a famous surgeon, and then you work hard, you get, like, through school, you get, like, straight A's, blah, 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 and then you get hired from one of the top hospitals, this, that, and the other, and then some people will still attribute your success to, oh, you have a famous mother. Oh, your parents famous, that's why you got in. And it's like, no, you worked your butt off. You don't get grades in school based off fame. Fame does not equal grades. You can't not answer any questions on your test and then still get an A because your parent was famous. Like, that's not how that works. So then it's like, in order to become a doctor, you had to put in the work, but then because you so happened to know someone, then all of a sudden your work doesn't mean anything. Like, knowing somebody famous, even if they don't help you, just having known them will have people attribute your success to that person, and that is so irritating. And I don't want someone else to get credit for my success. So until I'm successful, I don't want to meet other successful people before I become successful, because then they're going to get credit for my success even though I'm the one who put in hard work, and I don't need that. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I hope that that made sense, because I've been not continually thinking about this one video idea for 2 years, but I first thought of it 2 years ago, and every now and then I'll be scrolling through my notes and I'll come across this idea, and then I'll be, like, in my room, like, rehearsing. Like, I'm just like, I basically talk to myself and try and figure out what I'm going to say, and I hope that this made sense, and I hope that you understand what I mean. But yeah, so that's all for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you think your friends will enjoy it, be sure to share it with them. All my social media links will be down below in case you want to follow me on there. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Monday, and I'll see you next Monday with a new video.